see, when Idris sang Nigerian Jaga Jaga, he wasn't drunk, he wasn't stupid. He knew what he had seen that made him sing that song, Nigerian Jaga Jaga. I've just been on phone with one of my friends and about a land issue, a land that was bought, and somebody else went to buy the land. I mean, it was sold to somebody else, and this case was taken to police. And guess what police said? It's very hard, very difficult to say, but I mean, police said that this guy, I mean, a mobilization fee has to be raised before they will proceed. I mean, to arrest whoever that was concerned in buying a land that didn't belong to them, or whoever that sold the land that he wasn't supposed to sell. And it's ridiculous the amount that was called. It doesn't matter the amount, but the issue is, I want to ask, why do we have police in Nigeria? I can remember very well sometime last year, a very unscrupulous citizen was scooping some amount of money from my account. Yeah, 20,000 every month. Apparently, you can take about 20,000 every day. Not every month, every day. Apparently, you can take about 20,000 every month from the mobile line registered on that SIM. What happened is, this was the Nigerian number I was using before I left Nigeria. So, and this number was registered with this my account. Unfortunately, I wasn't keeping the number active, and this number was rolled out. I don't know why every number that is rolled out in Nigeria always goes to a bookie. I mean, whenever your number is rolled out or your number has issue, it's always a bookie that picks the call. And this number was released to a bookie, and apparently, each time I have a transaction, it goes to this number, even when it was rolled back. And so this guy was able to be siphoning 20,000 from my account for over a week, nearly 2 weeks before I noticed. Because obviously I wasn't getting a lot, and at that point I wasn't doing much transaction with my Nigerian bank account before I noticed. And guess what? When this matter was raised, I mean, I took it to the police, and one of my friends that was in police, guess how much they wanted me to pay? Over 500,000 mobilization fee to go and whatever trace the guy and nab him wherever he is. So the question is, why do we have Nigerian police? What is Nigerian police there for? Why do we have to pay if you need the police service? I mean, in some situation where there will be an armed robbery and you call to report an armed robbery, they will want you to come to the police station to make a statement. They will want you to come to the police station to mobilize them. Truly, Nigeria don't jaga jaga finish. Sonny Okoso sang, "Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?" It's very pathetic. But the question is, for how long? For how long are we gonna fold our hands and keep watching all these things happen? For how long, fellow Nigerians? Does it mean a common citizen, poor people, don't have access to justice? Poor people can't have access to our police system. I mean, even when somebody robs you, somebody is owing you, or somebody have done something terrible to you, and you go to report to the police, police will be expecting you to pay mobilization fee, and it becomes a case of who pays more. I mean, you could offend, you could do something terrible to me, or you could rob my whatever, steal my stuff, and you go and report, and because I have money more than you, the case turns around. For how long are we going to fold our hands and watch this happen? I don't want to say Nigerians are the most coward people on earth. Yes, you heard me say that. We are the most coward people on earth. If we can be watching all this happen and nobody's saying anything, Fela sang, "We keep suffering and smiling." we are cowards.